And Zay, it was a bit of an exciting week for you as well. I wanted to bring it up because I saw on Instagram, you posted something on your Insta story, and I saw it was an explosion. And I knew my man's, because you've been talking about this movie for forever, so I need to know how you felt about it and your takeaways, because I'm going to eventually get to it, but I want you to really give me some sauce on that film.
So I went and saw Oppenheimer in IMAX laser. There's a bunch of ways you can see this joint. You can see it in film. You can see the IMAX in film. IMAX 70 millimeter. This is a bunch of stuff. So, but they have regular IMAX, IMAX laser, IMAX 70 millimeter. It's a bunch of ways. But I saw IMAX laser, and I caught it like early, the first showing, the 10 o'clock joint, and the movie was really. I'm not a World War II type movie person, but this was good because it wasn't on the battlefield and all that type of stuff. It was, one of the craziest and most relevant stories that ever happened in mankind, like creating the first A-bomb and then the hydrogen bomb. They talk about that. I can go into this joint for a while, but overall, I'll say, man, like, excellent job directing. How Chris Nolan get down.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan is a beast.
But the key thing, of course, everybody talks about the explosion and how they created that, and that was dope. The acting. Robert Downey Jr. and I said on what's the name, Emily Blunt, they bodied it. I didn't even know Robert Downey Jr. was going to be this important in it. Like,
me neither. They made it.
And you remember he made a tweet like, "Yo, this the best movie I've been in." Period. Like he said that. Like, this is my shit.
They recorded that movie in a relatively short time, and they did something that was unusual, and that's probably another reason why the chemistry was so strong. On top of the fact that there was like mad credited and uncredited great actors and actresses all throughout. Like, you're like, yo, whoa, this person's in it too. It's crazy. But they were like in like a kind of like camp kind of. They kind of like were all kind of together for a good little while. And I remember somebody, it might have been Emily Blunt, but they was like, somebody was like, that's it's unusual. Typically, you go in, you fly in this person at their hotel over there, this, that, and the third. Maybe they live out. You know what I mean? They all just spread out. They was like they had to all be there, kind of how like they had to all be there when they created the bomb. And it took like 3 years, I think, to do the bomb. So they made a town in the middle of like nowhere in the desert and stuff like that. So he had a ranch. I don't want to get into a super movie review, but it was really good. The writing was fantastic. They got a new dude, Ludwig, something to do like the score and sound. He typically had like Hans Zimmer do a lot of the things, like when you like all the Batmans and all the movie. Okay. I think the new dude started at 10, so the last two, but he fit in seamlessly. Like, he understand like the tempo and everything and how they build the tension. That's one of the best things Chris Nolan does is build the tension, and you can just feel it the whole time because it's basically they're doing like 3 timelines, kind of like how Dunkirk did 3 timelines at once until it gets to the end where
Dunkirk was good, yo.
Yeah, until they trying to.
I never watched it.
You'll like that.
Yeah, I'm not really.
It's kind of slow, but you'll like it.
Yeah, I'm not that one. I'm still trying to get through because I'm not, like I said, I'm not really into them. Those wars from that time period like that, but it was really good. I recommend it, and I'm probably going to see it again in film before it leaves. They extended it. They've been extending a lot of the stuff
because they making that money, boy.
They mad bread. Yeah. So it'll be in film 70 millimeter, I think, until the end of the month. And fortunately, we have a 70 millimeter like nearby. I think Arundel Mills. We don't have 70 millimeter IMAX. That's all the way near Philly, but that's the closest one. But
yeah, I remember.
And I thought I was gonna go see it, but I'm like, if I see it in 70 millimeter film in IMAX laser, that's good enough for me. Okay. So yeah, good movie, great movie. I think it's an excellent movie.
What out of 10? What would you give it right now?
Ooh, out of 10 filmmaking, 9.5.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay, they conduct their business. I gotta go see that now that you said that.
The dialogue, the storylines, the stories within the stories, and his wife, his second wife, she was the most thugged out. She was a G, yo. That's all I'm gonna say, yo. Yeah. The character Emily Blunt played, she was the realest one, yo.
So I'm gonna have to function with that. I might go see it early Sunday morning for real. Because I got a clear schedule that day, so I might have to pull up.
It'll be worth it.
And it's gonna be, give me a quick little matinee. Yeah. You know what I mean? Go in there and enjoy myself, yo.